Here is the CharlieSports.com Week 11 Sunday Football Sports Wrap. Summary of the early games. Kansas City Chiefs 30, Carolina Panthers 27. Chiefs escaped Carolina with last-second win. Kansas City's offense moved the ball at will between the 20s early, but a few red zone failures and two fourth-quarter punts left the door open for a Panthers upset. Bryce Young plays his best game of the season, but Panthers come up short. Minnesota Vikings 30, Chicago Bears 27 OT. The Vikings controlled much of the game at Soldier Field on Sunday, up 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and taking an 11-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go. Bears lost another heartbreaker, with losing streak hitting 5. Being a Bears fan is an exercise in torture resistance. Tennessee Titans 32, Houston Texans 27. Will Levis was incredibly sharp through the air, picking up where he left off in Week 11 by connecting on a handful of deep passes and firing accurate passes all afternoon. It's getting late for Houston. No, I'm not talking about the standings in the dreadful AFC South, where the Texans still own a 2-game lead. Detroit Lions 24, Indianapolis Colts 6. Lions smother Colts, run TDLS streak to 10 quarters. It was not the most prolific game for the Lions offensively. Colts, Richardson commit too many self-inflicted mistakes. Is it the Colts or Anthony Richardson? Miami Dolphins 34, New England Patriots 15. 1 week after the Dolphins mirrored the Chiefs with a reliance on the short passing game, Miami opened things up, returning to a form that had been missing for all of 2024. Tua Tagovailoa carved up New England's defense, leaning on Jalen Waddle for big plays and to sustain drives. Drake May is playing on an island. This isn't new information, but I feel for the Patriots franchise quarterback Drake May, who has demonstrated he's the long-term answer, but is frequently subjected to near-impossible circumstances. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 30, New York Giants 7. Baker Mayfield dices up Giants as Bucs roll on the road to snap 4-game skid. At times, it looked like a low-intensity midweek practice for the Tampa offense. QB change did nothing to jumpstart the Giants. To the surprise of no one, swapping Tommy DeVito for Daniel Jones did nothing to aid an offense lost in the woods. Dallas Cowboys 34, Washington Commanders 26. An 86-yard touchdown reception by Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin was the beginning of another incredible late-game comeback for Washington. But those hopes were quickly dashed on the point-after attempt. Cowboys D largely shines against Dan Quinn. It was a collaborative effort from Quinn's former pupils, and one of his favorites, Micah Parsons, led the way with 2 sacks, 3 QB hits, and 2 tackles for loss. Summary of the late games. Denver Broncos 29, Las Vegas Raiders 19. Cortland Sutton skyrockets in second half, leads Broncos to road win in Vegas. It's no coincidence that Denver shuffled its feet early, settling for a trio of first-half field goals with Cortland Sutton catching just 1 pass for 17 yards. Raiders continue to have QB concerns. Starter Gardner Minshew exited Sundays, lost deep in the fourth quarter after landing hard on his left shoulder on a sack. Green Bay Packers 38, San Francisco 49ers 10. Josh Jacobs' move to Green Bay has been quite successful in 2024, and Packers fans will remember this day as one of his landmark performances in his first season in Wisconsin. Niners stumbled to concerning defeat. Brandon Allen was forced to play in place of Brock Purdy, who missed the game due to a shoulder injury, but this was a total team loss. Seattle Seahawks 16, Arizona Cardinals 6. Seahawks defense sets the tone in huge victory, prior to his defense facing a key fourth, and won at the Seattle 40-yard line midway through the third quarter. Mike McDonald called timeout just to make sure the Seahawks were on the same page, clinging to a 7-3 lead. The Seahawks flushed Kyler Murray out of the pocket and into an awkward pass. Cardinals' playoff chances take hit in worst offensive showing of season. The Seahawks erased Arizona's run game and sacked Murray 5 times, holding the Cardinals out of the end zone and dealing them a tough road loss. Summary of the night game. Philadelphia Eagles 37, Los Angeles Rams 20. Saquon Barkley. Eagles run Rashad over Rams. who knew the fountain of youth was located in Philly. Saquon Barkley, perhaps, as the seventh-year pro's first season with the Eagles has fast become the best in his decorated career, accentuated by one of the finest rushing performances in NFL Chronicle on Sunday night. L.A. Offense grounded. A hop, skip, and plenty of traffic away from Los Angeles International Airport. The Rams were grounded at SoFi Stadium for the most part on Sunday night. Thank you for visiting charliesports.com sports wrap page. We can't wait to recap again next week on this page.